think that's what it is. I don't know, man. What did you do? Did you piss anybody off or what? Is that LLC kids season or what?
What page is it?
Number 10, page 10.
So it's going to be pretty in, huh? The England and stuff scratched off.
Am I just supposed to?
You have to be there. You have to be there in the picture. I think so.
Oh, through the hopes, the FBLA one. Do you remember the FBLA? Yeah, that's that. Okay. How about everybody throw wolves when you start it and take a selfie? And one note is the Midland Connect Scholarship, Midland Construction Scholarship.
Hey Megan, what is the Midland Construction Scholarship?
Midland contract is
The one just Das Wagner passed away. So Das Wagner, who owned the Midland contracting, passed away. Pages in, we could have like a 450th scholarship, gotta be.
Maybe NBA is toward the back. So what about it?
So Wagner family, Das Wagner just passed away. Just FYI. His legacy, that.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm not thinking on my feet very well, but
It's been a long day for everybody.
last week, right?
Yeah. So he passed a few weeks ago. He passed like 2 weeks ago. Thank you.
Get out of here before you have another idea. Hello. Stacy, where are you? Are we up and rolling here? We're rocking and rolling. Welcome everybody. Hello. Welcome to Kearney if you're not from Kearney. My name's Tim Jarris. I'm Dean of the College of Business and Technology. I'm going to go off script first thing though. How many parents or donors here from UNK, Kearney State College or one of those? Okay, perfect. Do you know how to throw your lobes? Everybody know how to throw your lobes? Okay, so I did this, I don't know, about a month ago when we had about 2,000 FBLA students from across the state come to Kearney And so I think it's time to do it again. So guess what? You guys are all going to kind of stand up or lean forward or do whatever you want to do and throw your lopes, and I'm going to take a selfie. There we go. So we started with calisthenics. Everything else is going to move a little faster. All right, so I'll start out. I've got a few things that I want to share in some remarks, and then we're going to get into the meat of things. So first, I want to start out with our mission, because we actually just adopted this revised mission statement, more succinct mission statement last year, but it guides us, and it's really important, and I want to say it early and often in many, many different places. So our mission is simple. It is to provide transformational, career-focused programs dedicated to extraordinary student experiences and regional economic development in Nebraska. That's it. Career-focused, transformational programs. That's what we do, and obviously making a difference here in the state of Nebraska. We connect young adults and sometimes not so young adults with their future. The donors that make tonight's event possible are critical partners in helping us achieve our mission. Thank you so much for your generosity and your confidence in UNK and the College of Business in Technology. You have invested in our students and in our future. As a finance professor, because that's what I am, I think of your impact is much like compound interest. Your impact will magnify with the students in this room and honestly with future generations, just as those of you that are in this room that have donated to us were here as well. Our 5 core values are growth. We are lifelong learners, which we really need to be today, right? And who strive for continuous improvement through impactful research and meaningful practice. Respect. We put people first by valuing each individual. Excellence. We strive to surpass expectations and provide high-quality programs. Authenticity. Our foundation rests on genuine experiences, a strong work ethic, and the highest levels of integrity. Transformation. We are motivated to equip our students for personal and professional success and, like I said before, to advance our region. It's no accident that the first letters of those values spell the word great. We are truly inspired to be the very best, one of the very best, if not the very best program in the country. Let me share some impressive numbers. So I'll call these the stars of the night. Our generous donors tonight have provided $538,255 in scholarships to be awarded tonight. And that sounds like a lot because it is. So the students that some of who are able to make it tonight, some who are unable to make it tonight, because some of them are freshmen that are coming in and other things. They're all receiving that money, and that's important, right? But that doesn't even recognize all the other things that many of the students in this room have achieved, right? That doesn't necessarily recognize their athletic scholarship or their Regents scholarship or all the other things that they may have done and achieved. All right, a few more numbers. 99 different scholarships. We need one more next year to hit that 100 mark, resulting in 414 separate awards to 270 unique recipients. So that means, do the math, there's a few students that have earned more than one scholarship. All right, I would be remiss, and I could go on and on with thank yous, but there's some that I can't miss. The Student Affairs Committee, thank you. So Shuva Das, who chaired it, Landon Lucian, Dan Smith, Dustin Favinger, and Greg Benson, thank you all. Appreciate it. The Dean's Office staff and the office associates who make everything run on time most of the time. I still can mess an occasional thing up even with their guidance. Stacy Darvo, thank you. Darlene Sandoval, where you at? Why don't you guys wave if you're not here. Kathy Benny, I saw somewhere. There you go. Jamie Kester, Suzette Epler, Carol Coe, and Lauren Fear, our GA. Lauren, are you here somewhere too? Thank you. Christy Arch from the UNK Financial Office, Lucas Dart and Mary Boyle from the Foundation, Rio taking pictures, Callie as well back there. Thank you so much for helping us. I have a lot of names of donors here as well, but I'm going to get to those as we go through the script. So, all right, now here's the instructions to make this thing run smoothly. So you got to help me because I may mess this up if I don't get all your help. All right, so scholarship winners. Instruction number 1. You got a program, right? Read ahead. Queue up about 2 to 3 scholarships ahead where you can. All right? We've tried not to put you back to back if you've got a couple, but if you got a couple, it's a loop kind of thing, right? Kind of like NASCAR, same turns and everything. All right, you will head over here to my left. Please check in with the committee members. I will only be reading the names of the students that are here. Students that earn scholarships are still in the program, but to keep things moving along, I won't be reading those names tonight. Please, many of you will be receiving multiple awards, as I said. Some are recognized early in the program, some maybe later. Please be respectful of everybody here and stay till the end. Give everybody the same respect. Your pictures will be taken to the left, my right, over here, around the corner. Scholarship certificates this year will be picked up in the back of the room. Looks like they'll be alphabetical, right? So that'll keep things running smoothly. So this way, that way, picture, and it, at the end, see how she keeps things running on time? Thank yous are very important to us and very important to the donors as well. They're done electronically through something we call our scholarship management program. Students, you're probably all aware of this. Directions will be sent out from the financial aid office on how to complete that. You need to do so before you are allowed to use the funds, of course. If you need assistance on how to write a thank you or to do it right, come see us in the Career Center. It's important that we do this right and that you provide a heartfelt thank you and appreciation. There are cookies in the back, a cookie reception following the ceremony, or whenever needed. Whenever you need a cookie, you need a snack, head on back and get yourself a treat. All right, that's the plan. Are we good? All right, here we go. You ready? All right, first up, the Henning Family Scholarship. Presenting this award, Bill and Laura Mathis. I think, or Tom and Mary Henning, I think, are here as well, and Greg Benson. Students present and receiving the award are Janet Aguado Mendez, Tegan Brown, Sharice Dahlgren, Megan Dang, Dawn Dunbar, Ty Egan, Eder Garcia, Kieran Guillen, Lydia Haas, Thomas Muldoon, J.D. Rasmussen, and Jesse Rowland. Congratulations. Okay, in between a few of these, I want to read some thank yous that students have written to tell you just how much this means, if you haven't seen some of these, how much this means to them. Here's one from a student that says, I'm writing you with much gratitude concerning your generous, in this case, Old Father Family Scholarship Fund, that I've been privileged to have been awarded. Receiving this scholarship is exciting and encouraging for me and my goals. I'm a computer science major coming from a background in graphic design. Being in STEM as a female with artistic interests, external expectations can be challenging. I often have to remind myself of the reality of my potential. Receiving this scholarship indicates that others see potential as well as in me as well as what is powerful for me. I'm enjoying stimulating my brain in new ways and have found satisfaction in how quickly I'm attaining my new skills. And there's more. All right, next up is the ACM Academic Scholarship. Presenting this award is Ross Taylor. The scholarship is targeted at students studying computer science. By the way, I have recently heard there are around 8,000 unfilled technology jobs in the state of Nebraska. Tempting? Thank you. Earning this reward, Ariana Cabrera. Next is the Brian and Carrie Hamilton Scholarship, presenting Nan Chow. Brian and Carrie have been strong supporters of UNK and particularly of our students. Student recipients, Bethia Hamilton and Oliver Combs. Another thank you I'd like to read quickly. I am writing to thank you for the Nebraska Bankers Association Continuing Students Scholarship. I'm a business administration major with an emphasis in finance and accounting. Skipping over a little bit, my current plan is to graduate in December of 23. After that, I will be looking into careers in different areas. With one of the areas I'm very much considering is banking. Your scholarship is helping make this possible, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. Next is the Dale and Ellen Schroeder Scholarship. Jody Herkenbach will be presenting. The Schroeder Scholarship is awarded to CBT majors, preferably from the great state of Nebraska. All right, well, they're coming up. I get to sneak in another thank you. My name, I'm going to skip the name. I was one of the recipients of the Farm Credit Services of America Scholarship. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the financial gift. College would not be possible for me and so many others if it were not for generous donors like you. I grew up on a ranch in northeast Nebraska, and being selected as a recipient to represent the Farm Credit Services is an honor. I love the small town feeling that UNK provides. The College of Business and Technology has made me feel right at home, and I know my education is in good hands. Recipients of this scholarship are Jake Hockney, oh my goodness, Jake in the Vogna? What he said. Logan Lovejoy, Rena Maida, Bella Molina, Noah Mosel, and Izzy Rich. Congratulations. All right, next up is the Arlen Olson Memorial Scholarship for UNK Aviation Systems Management. Presenting this award is Mr. Al Spain. Scholarship is awarded in honor of Arlen Olson, a highly passionate aviator, and as you can see from the slide, a simply wonderful human being. Student recipient, Daniel Folkers. Next is the Bamford Family Scholarship, established in honor of the Bamford family. This scholarship benefits students studying construction management. Student recipients are Danielle Alvarez and Mitchell Peabody. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is the DMSI Software UNK Supply Chain Scholarship. Presenting this award is Tanya Hansen and Greg Benson. DMSI is a longtime supporter and champion of supply chain management and helped establish this program and this scholarship. Thank you. The recipient represented tonight is Peyton Jameson. Next up is the Ender Family Scholarship. This scholarship supports students majoring in business administration in memory of Arnold Ender. Student recipients, and Kyle Luthans is presenting this award. Student recipients are Rhea Benson, Leah Juergens, Ethan Knust, Rhiannon Painter, Preston Welch, Jasmine Zamora Morales. Congratulations. Next is the Best Remington Industrial Distribution Scholarship, being presented by Kent Best, Chester Remington, and Mitch Peters. This newly established scholarship, thank you, is in support of our highly successful industrial distribution program and is another example of what I mentioned earlier as the compounding effect of philanthropy and the partnership with a great program. So thank you. Our student recipients are Ben Crocker, Chris Martin, Jackson Miller, and Jackson Worley. Next is the Keith Bennett Memorial Scholarship. I have read a lot of student thank yous, not just the ones I've read to you tonight. And they show me both the appreciation of the students and the intention to follow in the footsteps of our generous donors. The Bennett Memorial Scholarship was clearly created with that in mind. Our student recipients are, it is presented by Shuva Das, thank you. And our student recipients are Venus Sanchez, Sydney Thomason, and Bryson Walker. Next is the Gene Kepke Scholarship presented by Greg Brockmeyer. It was established by the creator of Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. And I'm dating myself, but I watched that a lot when I was a kid. This scholarship honors the former CBT faculty member and dean, Gene Kepke. The student recipient is Cassidy Aycock. Congratulations. Presenting the Jim and Jen Miller Scholarship are Jim and Jen Miller, along with Brenda Yoakum. We thank the Millers for establishing this scholarship and for all they did and continue to do for the College of Business and Technology students. Our student recipient is Haley Weimers. Next is the Buckle Excellence Scholarship presented by Brendan Hauff and Ross Taylor. This scholarship helps us recruit and support incoming cyber systems students. As I think I mentioned earlier, this is not just a critical need for our region, but for our state. Student recipients are Connor Beekler, Kristen Tiede, and Isaac Portillo. The Frank Albert Doherty Scholarship is next. Presenting this scholarship is Bree Doherty. This unique scholarship honors a man that never studied at UNK or even any of its predecessors, but clearly someone that valued education and also had a distinct love for construction. I was debating if I had time for another thank you. That was close. Student recipients are Carter Abels, Caden Bonner, Matthew Ford, Spencer Hoagland, Mitchell Knapp, Nick Mowat, and Carson Schnacker. Congratulations. All right, quick break from our sponsor. No, here's another thank you. I was very happy and appreciative to learn that I was selected as, and by the way, these are from the past, right? I was a recipient of the Ron Cope Agribusiness Scholarship. I'm double majoring in agribusiness and applied computer science. After graduation, I plan to work for CSS Farms, a nationwide potato farm, as a software developer and a farm operations specialist. Thank you for your generous scholarship. I am now one step closer to joining the company where I can utilize my education and continue to learn. Along with what I just mentioned a minute ago, this student goes on to say, I hope one day that I can pay this forward to the next generation of students attending UNK so that they might be able to attain their goals just as you are helping me attain mine. Okay, this scholarship is the Central Nebraska Aviation Awareness Scholarship, presented by Al Spain. Perhaps the only career, I will say, perhaps the only career in more demand than technology might be pilots. This scholarship helps support this expensive but important endeavor. Our student recipient is Alexander Thurston. The Cirrus Tech Scholarship Fund is presented next. Becky Hermance is presenting the award. It is not uncommon to see varsity athletes in our industrial distribution program. This scholarship helps us support those students. Our student recipient is Drennan Cool. The Countryman Associates Accounting Scholarship, presented by Sarah Borchertz, is next. This scholarship provides support to one or more students majoring in accounting. Our student recipient is Caroline Zamora. Send?
Signs, yeah.
Signs. Sometimes you just have to ask. Next scholarship is the Dale and Wilma Ingram Endowed Scholarship, presented by Megan Goki. The Ingrams established this scholarship to offer students opportunities similar to the careers in which they succeeded. Our student recipient is Fallon Wells. The Dora Day Industrial Technology Excellence Fund is the fund for the next scholarship. Anna Packard is presenting it. It's named after longtime resident Dora Day. This scholarship is awarded to incoming industrial technology majors. Our student recipients are Ethan Kowalik and Brighton Taubenheim. Congrats. Next up is the CSIT Friends and Alumni Scholarship in honor of Marilyn Jessel. Jacques Boubdou is presenting the award, and it's named in honor of longtime computer science and information technology educator Marilyn Jessel. This scholarship is awarded to cyber systems majors. Our recipients are Carissa Kelly and Ashley Stellick. The Ethelyn Gunlicks Memorial Scholarship is next, presented by Dustin Favinger. Edith Gunlicks was well ahead of her time, if you read this, to be sure. Awardees have much to live up as recipients of this memorial scholarship. Recipients are Olivia Lawless and Ashley Miller. Edward Broadfoot Memorial Scholarship supports construction management majors. It's presented by Benro Ogunrindi. Our student recipient is Carter Abels. Next is the Falter 4 UNK Scholarship. Representatives are Dana Shannon and Todd Falter. Teresa Yaw is also presenting this. I don't think I see the Falters here. I thought they were going to be here tonight. So these four good-looking chaps, three of whom were supposed to be here tonight but unfortunately couldn't make it, generously established this scholarship to provide the same opportunity that to others that was afforded to the four of them at this fine university. And I don't. And we're moving on. Guess those students didn't make it. All right, next is the Uric Ed McCartney UNK Scholarship for Cyber Systems. We're running behind. Guess what? That's why I have these here. I'm writing to thank you for granting me with the Henning Family Scholarship. I'm both honored and thrilled. Don't run. It's okay. We don't want to fall down here. I am both honored and thrilled that you chose me as a recipient of such an awesome award. It means a lot to me to be recognized for hard work and feel confident in giving me your support. As a senior in high school, I knew I wanted to go to UNK and study business. After looking more into the College of Business and Tech, the supply chain program really attracted me. I enrolled in SCM to start my college career, and I'm still in the program as a junior. I recently declared an minor in industrial distribution. I think I had a conversation with somebody about this today. My two programs fit well together in my job as a supply chain intern for Parker Hannafin Baldwin Filters. My goal one day is to become successful enough to help college students financially and get them closer to their career aspirations, just like you have done for me. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay, we're here. So this is the Urick Ed McCartney UNK Scholarship, generously established by Paul Urick. This scholarship honors the memory of Ed McCartney for the benefit of cyber systems majors that I've already mentioned and a significant work need for our state. Student recipients are Jake Hackney and Jake he did it to me again, in the Vongsa. I got it. Sweet. Are you coming back? I'm going to get this by the next one, I'm sure. Thank you. That's what I need. Lubrication. The Kinder Morgan Scholarship Fund is next. This scholarship is awarded to business administration majors and can help us recruit out-of-state students to UNK and Nebraska and keep them here. The student recipient is Joshua Robertson. Next up is the UNK Industrial Distribution Program Partners Scholarship. Representatives include, presenting this award, Corey Hendrickson, Camden Van Brocklin, Brian Rote, Brett Douglas, Jack Rush, Hunter Novacek, and Mitch Peters is helping as well. Everybody heading up? Now, I need to tell you a little bit about this one. All right, this scholarship is awarded to industrial distribution majors, as you might have guessed, but it represents an excellent example of how industry partners can work closely with our faculty to both recruit students into the program, but also provide resources to ensure the program results are top-notch. In fact, I know most of the people in this group, and maybe that's why they're still sitting back down, participated in the golf tournament today. I know Mitch did and still found a way to go home and change into a suit. And they did that golf tournament to raise more money for the program. So how'd we shoot? Okay. Student recipients include Sebastian Barrios, Justin Christensen, Kaylee Floria, Ryan Fox, Orlando Orozco Rodriguez, Sam Reimers, Eli Bond, Benjamin Knoll, Samantha Roach, Ethan Stanton, and Trenton Bisher. Congratulations. Krubeck College Scholarship is next. It was established to honor the first individual to serve in my current role and his active and supportive wife. The scholarship supports students studying business education or industrial technology. And I'm guessing the Krubeck, all right, that individual didn't make it. So then we go to the John Nelson Marketing Scholarship, presented by Greg Brockmeyer. The scholarship supports students pursuing a major in marketing and honors John Nelson, a former faculty member and mentor to several current faculty members, including Greg.
Thank you.
Thank you. Student recipients are Juliana Botero, I should read ahead, right? Juliana Botero Molina, Grace Maloli, and Julieta Rodriguez Vasquez. The Hampton Family Foundation Construction Management Fund is next, presented by Jim Vo. This generous scholarship, the generous scholarships provided by this fund truly offer our construction management students the opportunity to deeply engage in their studies and be much less reliant on outside employment. Student recipients include Stephanie Ashton, Megan Dang, Mitchell Knapp, Trey Hickman, and Dylan Vadichka. I think I actually nailed that. Congratulations. The Kearney Aviation Center Scholarship for UNK is next. Al Spain is presenting the award. The Josties established this scholarship to give back to the program that helped their business thrive. Students receiving this award are studying aviation and surpassing expectations just like Phil did. And don't they look sharp? Student recipient, Clara Rios. KSO CPA's Advisors PC Accounting Scholarship is next. KSO established and supports this scholarship for Central Nebraska students pursuing a major in accounting. It's presented by Landon Lucian, and the student recipient is Brett Schonefer. That was pretty close. Someday I'll be good at this, and then I'll retire, I think. Mark B. Lisco Big I Scholarship is next, being presented by John Hongsmeyer, Jacqueline Bruns, and Brooke Envik. Honoring Mark Lisco, this scholarship is awarded to agribusiness marketing management majors with a preference for those interested in a career in the insurance industry. Recipients include Abigail Hines and Riley Huff. Next scholarship's a little bit unique. It's another partnership. We like partnerships here in the college. And this is a partnership actually with the university where we provide housing waivers or partial housing waivers for students that live in our living learning community where Brenda Yoakum, who will be presenting this, works with them. So this scholarship is for incoming freshmen, so welcome to UNK. These incoming freshmen will live in our CBT Living Learning community, and each of these students will also receive at least one other award that we match with this to leverage up our scholarship funds. So you'll see them again. Our recipients present, at least, are Connor Beekler, Catherine Vandenberg, and Bailey Motley. Congratulations. The students in the Living Learning community this year did a lot of unique things throughout the year. One of the more recent things, maybe about 2 weeks ago, we had a nacho bar. I don't know how many people we had run through that nacho bar, but it was a big hit, and it was a lot of fun. Next is the Joanne and Earl Rodemaker Business Scholarship, presented by Bruce Elder. The Rodemakers had a great impact on UNK and the city of Kearney. This scholarship supports students majoring in business. And they're not here. But we're moving on. The Frank and Shirley Siebert Agribusiness Scholarship is next, presented by Jody Herkenbach. This was established to support students pursuing an agribusiness degree. The scholarship was established by the ranching family of Frank and Shirley Siebert. Our student recipient is Adrian Akins. Next is the Farm Credit Services of America Scholarship for UNK, presented by Ross Taylor and Dave Haupt. This relatively new scholarship from the Farm Credit Services of America provides support for students pursuing degrees in agribusiness, business, and computer science-related fields.
You missed the Jester one.
I hate it when I do that. How many mistakes do I get before I'm out? Back up, rewind. The Jester Family Scholarship is next, but you know what's coming after that. Brooke Envik is presenting this. The Jester Family Scholarship supports students majoring in one of the transformational career-focused CBT majors. There, I got there. Our student recipient is Hope Anderson. Thanks for that. Farm Credit Scholarship, Farm Credit of Services of America Scholarship for UNK. As I said, it's a relatively new scholarship and supports several of our degrees, including agribusiness, business, and computer science-related fields. Our recipients are Aiden Kingle, Grant Linder, Corey Moen, Victoria Perez, and Simon Rivas. Ross Taylor and Dave Haupt are presenting. The Interstates UNK Construction Management Scholarship is next. Benro Ogunrindi is presenting. The Interstate Scholarship supports students pursuing a highly in-demand construction management degree. Student recipients are Trey Hickman and William Montesino Tremino. Oops. Almost flipped that page too soon. Next up is the John and Mary Schleiger Scholarship presented by Kyle Luthans. The John and Mary Schleiger Fund provides a number of scholarships to students studying in accounting or the application of computers of accounting or business. Student recipients include Emily Conrad, Nathan Grabenstein, Sophia Krondak, Brandon Moore, Callie Neiman, Turner Plugi, Matilda Saunders, Brett Steinke, Bailey Motley, and Brandon Minkler. That picture is going to take a minute, which means I need to read a thank you here. So hang on one second. Let's see. I'm going to move down through this. I am from Waterloo, Nebraska, a city of a population of around 1,000 people. Due to its small size, I wanted to be at a college that emphasized a community feeling. UNK is absolutely the perfect location in this aspect, as the connections, friendships, and overall ambience of the campus and faculty is extremely friendly. Moreover, the supply chain management network at this university holds true to such a feeling. Being part of the community has always made me want to do big things in my future. I believe a major in supply chain management, and more importantly, this scholarship will help me achieve my dreams. The next scholarship is the J.A. and Fern Baldwin Scholarship presented by Frank Tinkering. Baldwin Scholarship honors the original owners of Kearney's highly successful Baldwin filters, and it's given to students majoring in business or economics. Student recipients are Jesus Toscana and Caitlin Yeager. Next is the John E. and Blanche M. Gorgon Accounting Scholarship presented by Landon Lucian. In support of students majoring in accounting, the Gorgon Accounting Scholarship honors longtime Kearney accountant John Gogan. Student recipient is R.C. Sisson. Next is the Ken and Linda Anderson Family Scholarship Fund presented by Becky Ermans. Ken and Linda Anderson established this scholarship to help students pursuing a wide range of transformational and career-focused majors in the College of Business and Technology. Our student recipient is Fallen Wells. The Lori Prauner Memorial Scholarship is next, presented by Megan Goki. In honor of Lori Prauner, whose life was tragically cut short, this scholarship is awarded to students studying economics, management, or marketing. Our student recipient is Preston Welch. What's that? Oh, there's another one. Oh, you didn't get highlighted. And Rhiannon Painter. Next is the Landstrom Taylor Endowed Business Fund. Landon Lucian is presenting. Jerry Taylor established this scholarship in recognition of the profound impact that Professor Ron Taylor had on his life. Can we just take 1 minute and provide a round of applause for all the faculty here tonight? Our student recipients are Allison Ahrens, Olivia Lawless, Carson Mead, Sydney Owen, Talon Pritchard, Simon Rivas, and Jordan Schnell. Congratulations. Next is the Keith and Eileen Carpenter Scholarship at UNK, presented by Dana Folks. The Carpenters established this fund to offer opportunities, as they say, to our students that they did not have. Interior and product design students, as well as other majors, benefit from their philanthropy and vision. Thank you. Student recipients are Karen Rojas and Isabella Townsend. And if you didn't get a chance yesterday to go to the Interior and Product Design Showcase, mark your calendars next year. It is time well spent, not only to walk through and see the creativity that the students show, but to learn the inspiration behind the creativity. It is a blast. Next is the Marcus DeCamp Memorial Scholarship, presented by Stephen and Susan DeCamp and Bree Doherty. This scholarship honors Marcus DeCamp and supports students majoring in business. Student recipient is Bethia Hamilton. Our next scholarship is the Larry D. and Jeff D. Hall Scholarship, presented by Dustin Favinger, and it is established to honor the 1964 UNK graduate and CEO of K&N Energy. The scholarship supports students majoring in business. Our student recipient is Timo Molina. Next is skipping over the Midlands. Midlands is next? No. The next scholarship would have been the Midlands Contracting Wagner Family Construction Management Scholarship. The recipients are not present. Next is the Mr. and Mrs. John Boson Endowed Scholarship, presented by Jacques Boubdou. The Boson Scholarship is provided to CBT students completing at least one semester of work at UNK. Student recipients are Luke Slazowski and Ashley Stellick. Next is the Nebraska Bankers Association Scholarship, presented by Kara Heidemann, Jerry Catlett, Arlen Ostaber, and Suzanne Hayes. Generously funded by the Nebraska Bankers Association, these scholarships go to students expressing an interest in banking. Students receiving these scholarships engage in extracurricular banking-related activities and are also afforded opportunities to pursue banking internships with NBA member banks and get hired. Student recipients are still coming. Fernando Arias Barrios, Emma Bond, Emily Conrad, Nathan Grabenstein, Ryan Haberchik, Ethan Knust, Jeb Cole, Olivia Lawless, Ella O'Neill, Talon Pritchard, Joshua Robertson, and Omar Sanchez. Congratulations. I know that picture is going to take a second, so I'm going to go delay. Let's see. Oh, here you go. There's a Nebraska Bankers Association. Thank you. How good is that? I'm writing to thank you for your generous Nebraska Bankers Association freshman scholarship. I'm an incoming freshman at UNK and studying business administration with an emphasis in finance. I've been working in a bank as a teller the past 3 years and hope to use this major to further my banking career. All right, next is the Mountain Plains Business Conference Scholarship. Our budget-conscious, student-focused faculty established this scholarship from the proceeds of the highly successful 2022 Mountain Plains Business Conference hosted here at UNK. How's that for turning a profit and making stuff work, right? Frank Tankering is presenting the award. The recipients are Ashton Baxa, John Behrens, Daniel Folkers, and Olivia Ostick. Next is the Aura and Zoma Lindow Family Scholarship, presented by Becky Hermans, established by the Lindows to support something they clearly important to Aura. This scholarship provides funding for an industrial technology student. Student recipient is Venus Sanchez. Dana Vokes is, Becky Hermans was presenting. Dana Vokes is presenting the LD Supply Industrial Distribution Scholarship. I got ahead of myself. Appropriate named, of course, this fund provides support for students studying in the highly successful Industrial Distribution Program, one of the many CBT programs to consistently enjoy 100% job placement in a job related to their major most of the time before graduation. Student recipients: Ben Crocker, Brian Fox, and Chris Martin. Payne Family Scholarship. The Payne Family Scholarship is next. Jody Herkenbach. Established by multiple members of the Payne family, this scholarship clearly shows the importance of education to this family and provides support for students studying business. This familiar recipient is Hope Anderson. Congratulations. The Old Father Family Scholarship is presented next by Nan Chow. This honors Charles and Diane Oldfather. This fund provides numerous scholarships in support of CBT students majoring in business. Recipients include Joshua Bogus, Chloe Boadi, Kareen Furusawa, Lance Haberman, Tessa Hamling, Kelsey Hudson, Riley Huff, Carson Mead, Megan Mortensen, Corin Olson, Haley Schradel, Ashley Stellick, and Courtney Swisher. Managing traffic up here. All right, next is the Landstrom Family Scholarship presented by Teresa Yaw. The name of Ron Landstrom is well known in CBT, even by those of us not fortunate enough to have met him. In his honor, several scholarships are awarded to students majoring in business. Student recipients are Hunter Dahlgren, Carissa Kelly, Braden Rich, Brett Steinke, and Caroline Zamora Sines. The Ron Cope Agribusiness Scholarship is next, presented by Sherry Morrow and Frank Tankering. It is was established by well-known Kearney philanthropists Ron and Carol Cope. This fund is awarded to students studying agribusiness. Student recipients are Adrian Akins and Jillian Sherbeck. The Robert Wraith Memorial Scholarship for Cyber Systems is next, presented by Vijay Agrawal. The Wraith Memorial Scholarship provides support to students majoring in Cyber Systems Department programs. Luke Slazowski is our recipient. Congrats. The Nebraska Concrete and Aggregates Association UNK Scholarship is next. Stan Poff and Jared Bagoon are presenting this award. Our student recipient is Spencer Hogland. Next is the Paul Preby Scholarship. Shuvadas is presenting this. The Preby Scholarship supports students pursuing degrees in CBT's wide range of transformational and career-focused programs. Are you hearing a theme? Our student recipient is Ram Krishna Guring. Next is the Ray and Doris Lundy Scholarship, presented by Dustin Favinger. Making his way. Lundy Scholarship also supports students with majors from across the college. Our student recipient is Ashton Boxa. Our next scholarship is the SCM Champions Scholarship. Representatives presenting this, Tanya Hansen, Bill and Laura Mathis, Gordon Steele, and Greg Benson. Did I miss anybody? I'll just mention these scholarships are also the result of another strong partnership between CBT programs and industry partners. In addition to these scholarships, these companies fund experiential learning opportunities for our students, student recruitment opportunities, and much more. Each of these partners hires SCM interns and full-time employees. Okay, I have to do this. How many students are graduating from this program this week, Greg?
13 this week and 27 this year.
So 27 this year, and how many of them had a job before they graduated?
They all have a job.
27 before they graduated. That's pretty good. That's quite a batting average. Congratulations. Student recipients are Karsten Fox, Chaim Goering, Robert Hansen, Peyton Jameson, Day Medina, Masaki Nakasuka, J.D. Rasmussen, Sloki Sa, there we go, Makina Youngquist, Jasmine Zamora Morales. Congratulations. I think I'm warming up. Next is the Sherry Dush Memorial Scholarship presented by Sarah Borchers. Dr. Sarah Borchers, a graduate of our program and current faculty member, has funded this scholarship in honor of Sherry Dush. Sherry was a longtime, widely loved faculty member of the CBT accounting faculty and greatly missed. Our student recipient is Sydney Owen. The Wells Fargo Bank Fund is next, presented by Kyle Luthans. The Wells Fargo Bank Scholarship presents support to any major in the College of Business and Technology with a profession, I did it again. How did I do that? Did I flip 2 pages? I got ahead of myself. My bad. It is the Robert and Jane Ayers Scholarship. This scholarship is provided to students majoring in business, and it is presented by Kyle Luthans. Sorry about that. Student recipients, Emily Pelster and Caitlin Yeager. I believe that's 2 strikes on me. Next is the Messman Memorial Scholarship presented by Jared Burgoon. And there are no student recipients present. Then I'll move on to the Molex Industrial Distribution Scholarship, presented by Anna Packard. The Molex Scholarship is awarded to students majoring in industrial distribution and actively involved in the industrial distribution organization. Student recipient is Stephen Garcia. Presented by Bruce Elder, funded by the members of the department. This scholarship benefits students with majors in accounting, finance, in the accounting, finance, and economics department. Student recipients are Courtney Cox, Timo Molina, Joshua Robertson, and R.C. Sisson. I'm seeing some familiar faces. How about you? Next is the UNK Carpenters Scholars Fund, presented by Jacques Boubdou. Keith and Eileen Carpenter recently added this scholarship to fund more broadly CBT business majors, and I do truly love Eileen's unselfish and optimistic vision. Student recipients are Megan Mortensen, Olivia Ostick, and Wynn Wilmot. Vokes. This scholarship is awarded to industrial technology majors who have been members of this honor society for at least a year. Our recipient is Luke Lanzuricus. Next is the Verlin Obering Accounting Scholarship presented by Bria Doherty. You know, time and again I hear our graduates tell us that they don't just compete well with the graduates of larger schools, but they stand out. The Obering Scholarship supports our accounting majors, and the recipient is Logan Lovejoy. The Walter Dial Memorial Scholarship is next. Teresa Yaw is presenting. Honoring Walter Dial, this scholarship benefits students majoring in business administration. Student recipient is Hunter Dahlgren. The William and Julie Albin Family Accounting Scholarship is next, presented by Suzanne Hayes. Bill's story is a great example of what I just shared a minute ago. Bill is one of 3 current that I know of Deloitte partners that have worked with the largest companies in the United States and really all over the world. You can truly go anywhere from here. Student recipients are Brett Heinrichs and Maddie Trindle. The Wayne and Virginia McKinney College of B&T Scholarship is next. Megan Goki is presenting. Wayne and Virginia McKinney funded this scholarship to benefit students pursuing a business degree. Our recipient is Christina Aram. Next is the Foundation of Nebraska Society of CPAs Scholarship presented by Bruce Elder. The scholarships are, again, supporting accounting students, particularly those pursuing a career in public accounting. Our student recipients are Mandy Shane, Caitlin Yeager, and Ashton Boxa. All right, next is a collection of awards that we provide to our outstanding upperclassmen for each major. Right, so students that are receiving these awards from across the College of Business and Technology were selected by the faculty for their outstanding work. First up, where are we coming from? First up from Accounting, Finance, and Economics, Emily Hall, Timo Molina, Joshua Robertson, Omar Sanchez, and Caroline Zamora Sainz. Frank Tinkering presented that award. I missed that part. I think Ross Taylor is next, and this is probably Cyber Systems. All right. That's what my script says. Carissa Kelly is a student recipient. The other recipients are Noah Mosel, Simon Rivas, and Jordan Schnell. Jim Vokes is presenting the award for the industrial technology students. And those recipients are Caden Bonner, Hidaru Hayashi, and Jackson Miller. Kyle Luthans is presenting an award for the management department. I see another familiar face. Our student recipient is Rhiannon Painter. And last but not least is the Department of Marketing, Agribusiness, and Supply Chain Management. Greg Brockmeyer is presenting the award. And our student recipients are Emma Bond, Dawn Dunbar, and Ty Egan. Next is the Business and Technology Endowed Scholarship Fund. Jacques Bouabdou is presenting. It looks like we don't have any of those winners here. This is another new scholarship, by the way, and many of the recipients are incoming freshmen, so that's probably a good reason why they're not here. Next is the Anita Nickman and Kearney Area Builders Association Scholarship presented by Jim Vokes, and we have no students for that one as well. We're done. All right, so we're done with students. So the rest of the awards, I'm going to read through them fairly quickly, just so you know what the awards are. Next would have been the Clara Ake. So the rest of the awards are presented to the students listed in the program. They just weren't able to make it. So the Clara Akenge Business Education Scholarship, which is presented to business education students. The Daisy Kuski Family Scholarship. Larry, I believe you're here somewhere. Wave, if you will. Larry's here. This is presented to industrial technology majors. The Dan Windhorst Endowed Scholarship Fund, which is another new fund, and it is presented to students across the College of Business and Technology. Tom and Margaret O'Neill College of Business Technology Endowed Scholarship is next. It is also a new endowed scholarship fund that was established to recognize Dan's parents and really the important lessons that they learned from them. The David Garwood Scholarship, who David taught at our college more than 50 years ago, but his scholarship is still having an impact on our students. The Leroy Hack Scholarship is provided to students studying business or business education. The Nebraska Aviation Council Scholarship is provided to students studying aviation management. We also have the Northwestern Energy Community Works Scholarship presented to students studying cyber systems. The Otto Olson Industrial Technology Scholarship is presented in honor of, I think that name is pretty well known to folks around here, the Kearney State faculty member Otto Olson, who is awarded to students majoring in industrial technology. The R.B. Welch Family Memorial Fund is presented to students pursuing any major in business. And then lastly is the UNK College of Business and Technology, a scholarship that we also pair with the housing waivers for the living learning community for students that we welcome to that piece. So in closing, and I will close now, I want to thank you all for attending tonight. It went fast, well, at least for me. But I want to really provide a special thank you to all the donors out there. You made tonight possible, so thank you. And finally, let me say one little sort of side thing, say a little special happy Mother's Day a couple days early. In advance to all the moms out there. You probably deserve a week or a month, right?